Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Aquarius, you guys got Tiger. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. So I feel like here you're getting leadership with the message in the book. I feel like there's something here you have to do, and it's involving communication, right? But you don't want to do it, or it seems hard, right? And you're like, the fact that we go from 27 to 26, I feel like there's a regression here, and I feel like it's because you're not leading the way. So I feel like you're being a follower right now, or some sort of like, you're not doing what you want to do necessarily because you're afraid, or you're not doing what you want to do, whatever this communication is, right? Like this could be like you want to quit your job. This could be like you want to text somebody and say, hey. This could be like you want to call a family member that you haven't had you haven't talked to in a really long time, and you want to like branch out to them and kind of put back some form of communication between the two of you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, this communication can be anything with this letter, but the fact is that you really want to do it, and you're not doing it for some sort of reason. I think it has a lot to do with maybe confidence or like doubt, or I'm getting kind of like, the fact that you have to trust that you're capable of being able to do it is the problem here. With the book, I feel like this could be like your higher self telling you that you need to do it. I feel like another thing I'm getting with this is like it's kind of destined to be done, but you're avoiding it in some sort of way. Again, maybe you're waiting for somebody else to do it. It's like if you have a problem with something at work and you wait for another employee to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, no, you should communicate it to that person directly. Right? So that's what I'm getting. This could go in so many ways, but there's something that you need to communicate, that you want to talk about, and you just haven't had the like, you're just like afraid, I feel like, to do it, or you don't think you're capable of doing it, or just like maybe somebody else can do it better, and I feel like that's not the case. You're supposed to be the leader here. So let's see what this is about, Aquarius. So Aquarius, the messages from this week are so similar to everybody. This is like reminding me of a read I already did, but it just is what it is. Another reading had the same two cards in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, and that reading had the Ten of Cups in reverse as well, which means an ending of a relationship. This one only has the Six of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, but it also has the Ten of Swords, and it has the Union in reverse. So I definitely feel like, unfortunately, it is kind of like repeating a message that I've already done for another sign. But again, all the zodiac signs are pretty similar. And, there's obviously there's going to be branching in between like every single sign, but there's definitely some sort of breakup going on here. I think somebody here, I think that's what someone is struggling to communicate here. I feel like the reason that someone is struggling to communicate it is because they don't want to be seen as someone who is sneaky, and they want to make sure that when they do this, they're making the right decision. That's what I'm getting with the Hermit in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's like someone is stuck in hangman mode because I think they are keeping themselves there. Usually it's the divine keeping them there, but I think this person is keeping themselves there because there's a lot invested here with the Ten of Pentacles. This could have like children involved. And another thing I'm getting is that somebody here wants to make sure that they're not making any decision that is not, it's for the best for everyone. It's like someone here is thinking of all these heads here in this card. Right? They're thinking of everyone here. And that's, I feel like, the reason why this has not happened yet. If someone's unhappy, they're just kind of sucking it in right now because it's like, I can't do anything about it. I feel like there's too many people involved for like no one to be affected. And that's what this person is saying. It's like there's too many people involved that will be affected by this. Like if I break up or if we get divorced, like the kids are gonna feel it. And it's just like, I feel like whoever this is, right, who needs to take the leadership role, they just don't want to affect everyone else's lives. And that's what I'm getting with the Hangman. Like they're keeping it, even though this is like not a passionate situation for them, even though this is not something that they like necessarily want to stay involved in. Yeah, that's why they're not allowing this to happen. They're not allowing like the energy to go through. So the energy is already like set in place, that this is kind of like stagnant, that this isn't working. With the Six of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, with the Ten of Swords and the Four of Coins, it's like someone's holding on to something even though they know it's like it's not working. It's making everyone unhappy. Again, it's like when you're a kid that grows up in a dysfunctional home, you know that it's better for parents to just kind of not be together. You know what I mean? But when you're the parent in the situation, all you think of is like, oh, I don't want my kids to grow up having, a dysfunctional life because I'm divorced. But what you don't understand is like you cause more harm by staying in a situation where you're being dysfunctional. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what somebody doesn't understand here. See, like somebody's afraid to tell the truth, right? Somebody's afraid to tell the truth. And I feel like the truth is that there is a better opportunity somewhere else, right? With the Ace of Coins, it's like there's a better opportunity for both parties somewhere else where there will be more love. With the Queen of Cups, where there will be a nurturer involved, where there will be somebody that is like, actually trying to resolve the situation in a very healthy way, as opposed to however it has been going. But the truth is the truth is that there is no wish fulfillment here, and that somebody is really trying to like leave the situation. And that's what's been happening for like every zodiac sign for the last like 2 weeks. So it's a stagnant energy, or why we keep getting the same readings is that people haven't made decisions and people haven't moved. And that's how we are, right? I mean, people say they're going to do something, they don't do it, or people find excuses to like for reasons not to do something, right? And it's interesting here because we have the Union card in reverse, right? Yeah, so we have intuition, integrity. Someone's intuition is telling them like to do the right thing, right? The right thing here in the situation with integrity is, sometimes you have to be the leader, right? Like sometimes you have to be the one to say things first. Sometimes you have to be the one to take a look at a situation and understand when it's unhealthy for everyone involved. And with the Two of Cups in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Swords, it's like this isn't going to cause, that's what I'm getting. Like long term, you're thinking of all these people that it will affect, but it's going to affect them much worse if you just don't nip it in the bud now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you're, I don't know why this example's coming up, but it's kind of like if you're skating on the end of like, you're the type of person that has like 1 cup of wine every single night, and then it turns into 2 cups of wine every night, and then it turns into 3 cups, you know what I mean? And you see somebody having this issue, but you're like, oh, you know what, it's best not to say anything because it's going to make them feel worse about it. No, it's best to say something so you can avoid someone of having a problem or an addiction. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm getting with this. It's like, it's just better to nip it in the bud. You know what I mean? Be the leader here and talk about how this isn't working. So I have the Crone here. I don't know if we're dealing with masculine or feminine, but like who's the one that's supposed to take the leadership role. But we have the Crone here with the Tower, the Empress in reverse, and the Two of Coins. So I feel like this is again, it's like how many times does something have to be illuminated to you that something is not working, right? That I feel like this is exactly what's the problem, right? We have the new opportunity could possibly have someone who is a real nurturer with the Queen of Cups, but you're staying in a situation where you have someone in the Empress in reverse. I feel like the Empress in reverse is someone who pretends to be someone who nurtures. It's someone who, or again, it's a feminine who's supposed to be nurturing or was very nurturing in the beginning, but is not anymore, right? Honestly, I just feel like a facade. You know what I mean? Like someone acted like they were someone who could be a very good nurturer. It's like you don't really get to know someone and you get married to them and then they end up not being exactly what you expect them to be. That's what I'm getting with this. It's like this person didn't end up being what I thought they were going to be with the Empress in reverse in the Tower. This person ended up being, the exact thing that I didn't want in my life. You know what I mean? And I'm not confused anymore about who they are. They've shown their true colors. You know what I'm saying? This relationship has shown its true colors, and now it's time to do something about it. But someone here is just very much concerned, I think, of how it will affect others and how they'll look in the situation. And unfortunately, it's like it's not about that. with intuition and integrity. You know, like what the right thing to do here is. Again, I don't know if it's like the right thing to do, but it's the better option. And I feel like it's to end this relationship because there is a new opportunity. What's interesting is that it's been gifted by the divine with the Ace of Coins. So it's like the divine is kind of giving you another option here, or another path to go down, right? It's just you have to take that path. You have to choose it. And someone here, their higher self is telling them, that's what I'm getting with the book and the high priestess, like their higher self is telling them that this is the right thing to do, but it's just very hard for them to do. Yeah, like they just want to leave all this unfairness in the past and they want to go towards something new. With the Fool and the Page of Wands, that's what I'm getting with this. It's like, and honestly, I feel like the divine is behind this because we have the Scribe upright and we have the Ace of Coins upright twice. So again, the reads are so similar this week, but it just is what it is. Like someone, I keep getting the same cards, like 6 of Cups in reverse, 2 Cups in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse. This one seems to be more though about worried about how everyone else is gonna see this and worried about how others will react and worried about, you know, how it will affect. Again, maybe you have a business with this person together, maybe you have a family with this person together, and it's just like it will affect so many things, but it's just better to do it. The divine's even saying it with the Ace of Coins as like a new opportunity coming your way, but you have to be the one to take it, right? I also feel like there's this very big like person. There's a person here who seemed to be a lot of things with the Tower and the Empress, and I feel like they didn't end up being those things at all. That's why I feel like someone here feels like they were kind of tricked. Someone feels like they were, again, it's like you know when you pay for something online and then you get it in the mail and it's like 4 times less of the size that you saw it online. It's like some people buy a motorcycle online and then they get it online and it's like the size, it's like they can hold it in their hand. That's why I'm getting like whatever it was that they thought they were getting from this relationship, it wasn't that at all. And it's like, now what do you do? Because I feel like someone here has a family. That's what I'm getting with the 10 of Coins. Someone here, or they have a lot of people depending on them, and it's like I feel like there's a family involved, to be honest. So this could be like a divorce, but yeah, it's like, you know, there's a lot of thought going into how this person kind of deceived you, right? And how this person seemed to be this Empress in reverse and they're not. This person could have like a lot of psychic abilities with the Crone, the person you're dealing with, because they're coming up as the Crone and the Empress in reverse. So this person can be very psychic. This person can be very, you know, knowledgeable about like tarot and shit like that. This person can just be very experienced. Maybe they're older than you. That's what I'm getting. Like the person could be older. So I feel like I'm speaking from a perspective of like a masculine. But yeah, well, that's what I'm getting. Like there's a chance to go towards a real nurturer and leave this person behind, but it's just like there's too many like logistics involved, and that's why I feel like somebody stays. But I feel like the divine is granting an opportunity in another direction for this person. So yeah, let's pull some advice. What I'm getting with this Aquarius is that with Panther Spirit, reclaim your power, number 44 in reverse. Your power, again, you have the Panther and the Tiger, right? So you should Google those animals because they could be trying to guide you at this time, right? They're very similar. And I feel like animal people are like, no, they're not, but they are technically pretty similar compared to like the bird and all the other animals. So I feel like panthers and tigers, again, look them up. They could be like a totem animal of yours or a spirit animal of yours. They could just be around you for a time, right? I feel like Panther Spirit is all about power, and that's what you need. Tiger is talking about the leadership, and Panther Spirit is talking about power. You need something. You need power to do this. You need like to take the lead, and you're very afraid because you don't know what's going to happen, right? I feel like, again, there's a lot about finances here and other people that are dependent. So again, I feel like this could be a lot about pentacles, right? Like 3D shit, like, well, then where will we move? And then where will this person go? And where will I live? And there's a lot of that type of energy here. So I get that, but they're telling you that you have to reclaim your power. Like you have to take back your power. Like you gave your power, that's what I'm getting. Like you gave your power away a long time ago, and you're just getting, I feel like, pushed deeper down when you should be rising up. So you should be rising up to the occasion of whatever this is, like fixing the situation. And if you know that like fixing it involves maybe leaving it, then that's what you have to do. With love is all around, I feel like they're trying to remind you of this ace, right, with the Queen of Cups. I'm not necessarily getting that there's another person involved here. What I'm getting is that I'm getting that this is a masculine energy who kind of like feels deceived by a feminine, right? Because the feminine seem to be all these things and they're not. And it comes down to like true Queen of Cups versus like the Empress in reverse energy. So the Empress is supposed to be someone who nurtures and who's loving and someone who cares, similar to the Queen of Cups. But the Empress is supposed to embody stability. The Empress is supposed to embody truth, right? Because the Empress is all the queens together. And that's what I feel like this person thought this person was, like someone who has their, you know, money down, someone who is very truthful, someone who uses their words in a very like empowering way. You know, the way they speak to you is very like, you know, everything about this person is just not what it seems to be. Like the Empress in reverse is actually very, very scary because it's every single queen in reverse, right? So it's like they use sex maybe to withhold it in some sort of way. They use passion in like the wrong way. They use words in the wrong way. You know, this is like very scary for, and then they're coming up with the crone. So I feel like it could be an older individual. So again, if this is a younger male, it's like I put a lot of faith in someone who's older than me because again, they're older than me and I'm not getting anything from this person. I'm not getting what I'm supposed to be getting from this person. And that's what I'm getting with this. I just feel like I'm talking to a masculine who they're saying here that with love is all around, that there will be someone better for you. Like a true person who will give you the cup without manipulation, without like it having to be my way or the highway. Like I feel like this person here, the Empress in reverse, is someone who really like uses their power in a negative way because the crone is coming up in reverse. So they're very powerful, but like they use their power in a very, like in the wrong way, right? So I feel bad for these energies because I keep getting like the same thing. We had playfulness in reverse in the Capricorn read, and now we have Lolita. And Lolita came out this week again as well. So there's a lot about playfulness and the inner child, and they're telling you that laughter will lead you back to the light. Playfulness is a spiritual power. I also feel like this person doesn't allow you to play. This person doesn't allow you to be like, you know, happy. You're not happy with this person. Like you're not feeling like, oh yeah, like I laugh when I'm around this person and we have such a good time and we're able to do things together and just have fun. Like that's definitely not in this relationship. And that's why I feel like the divine is kind of offering you a way out, right? And the way out is hard because the way out involves you being a leader and taking the lead and communicating and, you know, doing all these things and logistically looking at like where you might live and looking at what will happen with your kids and stuff like that. And that's not an easy thing to do, but it just happens that like this person that you involved yourself with was nothing like the person that you thought they were. And it is what it is, you know. They're telling you that you can have this chance for playfulness. You have the playfulness card, the Fool, and then the Ace twice, right, with the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is kind of what you're looking for, right? Like joy being put back into your life, a chance to do things again with someone who, you know, the next time you're gonna really like assess this person to make sure that they're a true nurturer, right? And someone who will give their heart, not because they want something in return, but because they like truly just want to give it, right? Because they are someone who is a nurturer. That's the type of partner you're looking for. So yeah, I'm sorry, Aquarius, for whoever this is. It happens, but you can get yourself out of the situation. You have to reclaim your power. So Aquarius, I love you. I hope this helps. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.